Hi friends, Jill O'Brien with Wild Idea Buffalo Company, and we're back for another How to Cook Bison series. Today we are going to roast a sirloin tip roast, and we're going to use the hot and high method. You are going to love this method. Before we get started, your roast from Wild Idea may come 2 weeks wet aged. Wet aging really does help tenderize the roast. It will be noted on the package. If it is not, you can always wet age yourself at home. Just put it in the fridge, back of the fridge for 2 weeks on a platter in the package, and it will just aid in the tenderization of that roast. All right, let's get started. This is super easy. We are going to mix up a bunch of spices in some olive oil. I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have half a teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of thyme. Thyme is a wonderful accompaniment to meat. A tablespoon of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of salt. These are spices that I like to use with a roast, but you can adjust those to your liking. This is a technique that is important to follow, but the spices you use are completely up to you. We're just gonna mix that around and add our beautiful sirloin tip roast here. It's just gorgeous cut of meat. And just roll it around in the spices, coating all the sides and edges. I have the oven preheated at 500 degrees. Again, this is hot and high and then low and slow. So for the hot and high part, let's go ahead and slide it in the oven. Again, 500 degrees. Let's give it a whirl. All right, we're gonna turn the oven down to 475. And we're gonna let that go for 13 minutes, and we'll be right back. Oops, we're back. 13 minutes are up. This is super easy, guys. We're just gonna shut the oven off, cancel, and we're not gonna open up the oven door for 2 hours, all right? Don't open the oven door for 2 hours, no matter how great it smells. Just trust it, it will work, I promise you. Be right back, 2 hours. Hey, no opening the oven door for 2 hours. All right, our 2 hours in the oven with the oven off is up. Let's go ahead and pull the roast out and see what we have. Oh, it's just gorgeous, beautiful. All right, we're gonna pull this out so you can see for yourself. Just beautiful. Now the roast right now is about at room temperature, but let's go ahead and slice it. You can rewarm it. I don't think it's necessary as long as you serve it maybe with some hot au jus. I've made some up already, but there's some lovely brown bits and juices in the pan, and that's what would be your base for your au jus. So we'll go ahead and put that on the stove. Back to the roast. This is just gorgeous, and you're going to love the results. So let's go ahead and slice into it and see what we have. Beautiful. Just gorgeous, beautiful. All right, I can't stand it anymore. Let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, I've prepared a little Patagonia Provisions grains here. They're just a wonderful accompaniment and cooks up super fast. All right, now for the roast. This technique will give you medium rare results, and it will also make it so tender. We're gonna add a little au jus, which I've whipped up ahead of time, which will also heat up the roast a little bit for you too. And a little choke cherry whiskey sauce, why not, right? Drizzle that right over. And let's try this. All right. It's terrible. You're gonna hate it. No, it's so good. You're gonna love it. The leftovers, if you have leftovers, you can turn into some incredible, wonderful sandwiches that can be made ahead, served for a party or for a casual lunch or dinner. Just look at these, they're just completely gorgeous. A little chive cream cheese and some capers. We'll include the recipe for that too for you with your purchase. Hot and high, low and slow for roast. You are gonna love this method. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back for another How to Cook Bison series. Thanks, bye-bye, and cheers.